Have you ever noticed your cat's eyes suddenly going wide with huge round pupils? It might seem random, but it's not. Your cat is trying to tell you something important, and in some cases, it could even be a warning sign you should never ignore. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what those big eyes really mean. The first reason your cat's pupils might suddenly get huge is excitement. You've probably seen it happen when they're playing, stalking something, or getting ready to pounce. That intense, wide-eyed look means they're completely focused and in the zone. This goes back to their wild instincts. When a cat is hunting, their pupils dilate to let in more light, helping them see every tiny movement of their prey. Even if your cat lives indoors, those instincts are still hardwired into them. That's why their eyes go wide right before they launch an attack, whether it's on a toy, a shadow on the wall, or even your toes moving under the blanket. So if your cat's pupils suddenly expand while they're in play mode, it's totally normal. It just means they're locked in and ready for action. But excitement isn't the only reason their pupils get big. Sometimes it's a reaction to something much more intense. Another reason your cat's pupils might suddenly expand is fear. If you've ever seen your cat's eyes go wide when they hear a loud noise or encounter something unfamiliar, that's their survival instinct kicking in. When a cat feels threatened, their body goes into high alert. Their pupils dilate to take in as much information as possible, helping them react quickly to potential danger. You'll often see this along with other signs: ears pinned back, a tense body, and sometimes even a puffed up tail. This could happen when they're startled by a sudden noise, confronted by another pet, or placed in an unfamiliar environment. If your cat's pupils are huge and their body language looks tense, the best thing to do is give them space. Forcing interaction can make their fear worse, so let them calm down on their own terms. But fear isn't the only strong emotion that causes their pupils to expand. Sometimes, it's a sign of something much more affectionate. Another reason your cat's pupils might get big is pure affection. If you've ever caught your cat staring at you with wide, relaxed eyes, it could be their way of showing love and trust. Cats communicate a lot through their eyes, and when they feel comfortable around you, their pupils may dilate slightly as a sign of contentment. You might even notice this when they're snuggled up next to you or during a gentle petting session. It's often paired with slow blinking, the famous cat kiss. If your cat gives you that soft, half-lidded blink, try blinking back. It's one of the best ways to tell them you love them in a language they understand. So, if your cat gazes at you with big, relaxed eyes, take it as a compliment. It means they trust you completely. But while big pupils can be a sign of love, they can also be a sign of something much more serious, something that should never be ignored. While dilated pupils can be a sign of excitement, fear, or affection, there's one situation where they could indicate something much more serious, an underlying health issue. If your cat's pupils stay enlarged for long periods, even in normal lighting, it could be a red flag. Persistent dilation can be linked to conditions like high blood pressure, neurological disorders, or even eye injuries. Other warning signs include unusual behavior, disorientation, or sensitivity to light. One of the most concerning causes is hypertension, which is common in older cats and can lead to vision loss if left untreated. If your cat's eyes seem stuck in a wide, dilated state, especially if they're acting differently or bumping into objects, it's time for a vet visit. Understanding your cat's pupils can help you catch potential health problems early. But when it comes to reading their eyes, there's one more thing you should always keep in mind. Your cat's eyes are more than just beautiful. They're a direct window into their emotions and health. Now that you know what dilated pupils can mean, you'll be able to recognize when your cat is excited, scared, feeling affectionate, or even dealing with a potential health issue. So, next time you notice those big, round eyes staring at you, take a moment to read the situation. Is your cat playful, anxious, showing love, or is it something more serious? Paying attention to these small details can strengthen your bond with your cat and even help you catch early signs of illness. Have you ever noticed your cat's pupils getting huge out of nowhere? What was the reason? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to understand even more about your cat's secret body language, check out this next video. I'll see you there.